Thank you for joining us today for the Provider Series hosted by the Pickaway County Board of DD. My name is Amber Wickstrom, and in this video, we will be discussing compliance. Compliance within the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities framework is essential for ensuring that providers deliver high-quality, person-centered services. The primary purpose of compliance is to protect individuals receiving care and to maintain the integrity of service delivery. By adhering to compliance standards, providers demonstrate accountability and commitment to ethical practices. Compliance is not merely a regulatory requirement, it is a tool for improving service quality and fostering trust between providers, individuals, and county boards. This presentation aims to clarify key compliance elements, explain why they matter, and provide guidance for providers. Understanding these principles helps prevent violations, reduce risks, and ensure that services align with the needs and preferences of individuals. Ultimately, compliance supports the mission of creating safe, supportive environments where individuals can thrive. First, we are going to discuss HPC documentation requirements and where to find examples. Homemaker personal care HPC documentation is a critical component of compliance. Providers must ensure that all documentation accurately reflects the services delivered, the time spent, and the outcomes achieved. Required elements typically include the date and time of service, Medicaid number, the specific task performed, and any observations relevant to the individual's well-being. Later in this provider series, there will be an in-depth presentation available going over detailed components of provider documentation. Proper documentation serves as evidence of service delivery and is essential for billing and audits. Providers can find examples and templates of the official DoDD website or through Barbara Corley, PCBDD Provider Liaison. These examples help standardize documentation practices and reduce errors. Accurate HPC documentation not only meets regulatory requirements, but also supports person-centered care by capturing individualized details. Failure to maintain proper documentation can lead to citations, making this an area of high priority for all providers. Next, we are going to be discussing compliance reviews, including SOCOG, DoDD, and special compliance reviews. Compliance reviews are conducted to ensure providers meet established standards. The Southern Ohio Council for Governments, SOCOG, and the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities, DoDD, both perform reviews. The difference is SOCOG completes annual and ongoing compliance reviews for independent providers, while DoDD completes agency provider reviews. Although under certain circumstances, DoDD may complete a compliance review for an independent provider. Understanding these differences helps providers prepare effectively for each type of review. Both reviews aim to identify areas of improvement and ensure that services remain person-centered and compliant. Providers should view these reviews as opportunities for growth rather than punitive measures. By engaging proactively, providers can address issues before they escalate and demonstrate their commitment to quality care. Routine compliance reviews are scheduled evaluations that occur once during a provider certification period. They are announced in advance, typically with 90 days notice, and cover all areas of compliance to ensure providers meet state standards. In contrast, special compliance reviews are unannounced and can occur at any time when there is a concern about health, safety, or welfare. These reviews are often triggered by complaints, major unusual incidences, or repeated documentation issues. While routine reviews are comprehensive, special reviews may focus on specific areas of concern and serve as an additional safeguard to protect individuals and maintain service quality. Next, we are going to discuss citations and monitoring. When a compliance review identifies area where a provider is not meeting DoDD standards, a citation may be issued. The provider receives a detailed report within 10 days outlining the issues found. From that point, the provider has 14 days to respond by either submitting a plan of correction or filing an appeal. The plan of correction must describe how the problem will be fixed, what steps will prevent it from occurring, and when these changes will be implemented. Once submitted, the plan is reviewed and either approved or returned for revision. After approval, DoDD conducts a follow-up within 90 days to confirm that the corrective actions have been completed and compliance has been restored. Service monitoring is an ongoing process led by the Service and Support Administrator, or SSA, to ensure that services outlined in the individual service plan are delivered as intended and remain person-centered. SSAs regularly communicate with individuals, families, and providers, conduct visits during the service delivery, and review documentation and incident reports to confirm health and safety needs are met. Monitoring also includes identifying trends, addressing concerns promptly, and updating the ISP when needs change. This product, This process is critical for compliance, quality assurance, and advocacy, helping ensure that services are meaningful, effective, and aligned with the individual's goals. Providers in Pickaway County can expect for the SSA to conduct monitoring at least every 90 days. This may occur more depending on the person's needs. Although the SSA leads the monitoring process, it is imperative that the team members keep open communication with the SSA. Regular communication between the SSA and the team is essential to ensure services remain person-centered and responsive to changing needs. It allows timely updates to the individual's ISP, quick resolution of issues, and consistent alignment on goals. Continuous collaboration helps prevent compliance gaps and promotes quality outcomes for the individual. Next, we are going to discuss the responsibilities of a mandated reporter. Providers have legal obligations as mandated reporters to report any suspected abuse, neglect, or exploitation of individuals receiving services. This responsibility is critical for safeguarding vulnerable populations. In addition to mandated reporting, providers must disclose personal issues that could impact their ability to deliver services, such as criminal or traffic charges and loss of motor vehicle insurance. Timely reporting ensures transparency and allows DoD to take appropriate actions to maintain service integrity. Failure to report can result in severe consequences, including legal penalties and loss of certification. Providers should familiarize themselves with reporting protocols and maintain open communication with the county board and DoD to uphold compliance and protect individuals. The rule of thumb is, when in doubt, report. To report, a team member can reach out to their SSA or the SSA on call at 740-497-2887. Next, we are going to discuss the importance of the ISP and person-centered planning. The individual service plan is the cornerstone of person-centered care. It outlines the goals, preferences, and support strategies for each individual. Providers are contractually obligated to follow the ISP as it serves as both care roadmap and job description. Adhering to the ISP ensures that services align with the individual's needs and promotes consistency in care delivery. If an individual resists following the plan, providers should engage in respectful dialogue and collaborate with a person and service and support administrator to find a resolution. The ISP is not static. It can be updated to reflect changing needs, making it a dynamic tool for personalized care. Compliance with ISP requirements reinforces the provider's role in delivering meaningful, person-centered services. Provider and team input is vital in the ISP process because they offer firsthand knowledge of the individual's daily needs, preferences, and progress. Their collaboration ensures the ISP is practical, person-centered, and achievable, leading to better outcomes and consistent support. Next, we are going to discuss billing and support. Accurate billing is essential for financial sustainability and compliance. Providers must track approved units and understand how these units are determined based on the ISP and service authorizations. Mismanagement of units can lead to overbilling or underbilling, both of which have serious consequences. For billing questions, provider can contact DoD's provider support team at 1-800-617-6733 for guidance and troubleshooting assistance. Additionally, SSAs can help with service coordination, while PCBDD's provider liaison, Barb Corley, can provide direct support to providers. Knowing when and whom to contact ensures timely resolution of problems and prevents compliance violations related to billing. In summation, provider compliance is more than meeting regulatory requirements. It's about ensuring the health, safety, and dignity of every individual served. By following DoD rules, maintaining accurate documentation, and engaging in ongoing communication with the team and SSA, providers help create a system that is person-centered and accountable. Compliance is not a one-time task. It is a continuous commitment to quality care and ethical practice. Together, we can uphold standards that protect individuals and strengthen trust in service we provide. Lastly, providers can find all current rules and regulations on the official DoD website by using the link above, then navigating to Forms and Rules, and then selecting Rules in Effect for the complete list of Ohio Administrative Code.